You are now stepping to the ledge.
Now recording.
Y'all niggas tripping. Anyway, yo, welcome back to the Ledge podcast show, bitch. I am your host, Ken Bro, and I'm here with the usual suspects as usual. Yo, Two Country. What up, my Nick?
Nothing. Just eating chicken and taking big shits.
All right, local hero, put your meat up and say what up to the people, man.
He said, "Put your meat up."
Of course. What up, everybody? It's a local hero, a.k.a. Malcolm Sex.
So, G Wayne, man, what you got to say about this Malcolm Sex nigga over here?
Man, look, pimpin'. This is G Wayne, a.k.a. Fuck Two Country.
What?
Real shit ever.
Whoa. Pow. Shots fired.
I'm actually still tripping off of some shit that happened earlier with the music shit. So you're going to have to deal with this for tonight.
You might want to
Your ass is tripping.
put some of them bars on
Actually,
on Royce
that's a good
5'9"
segue. Speaking of music.
Your ass is crazy.
I just don't remember your boy, you know?
It's okay,
Anywho,
Ronnie. And you like Soulja Boy. It's okay.
what y'all niggas got to talk about
Hey,
today, man?
I can remember his songs too. I remember all his
We
songs.
talk about new music, man.
That's sad.
Want to know what's sad that I can't remember Royce 5'9" music.
You know, that's not sad saying that you didn't really listen to it.
That's a side note. Let's talk about this new music, man. Hey, y'all
Yeah,
know
go
Common
ahead,
got,
kick it off, yo. Kick it off, local
y'all know,
hero.
y'all know Common got some new shit out?
No.
Okay, so the intro was dope. The outro was dope. What's that last song? Beautiful as You Are. That's dope. The rest of it, though, he needed Kanye, man. The beats was just not there. It's like he was rhyming about revolutionary shit. Well, his words was dope, but it's just like it wasn't there, man. Like he needed that Kanye energy. I'll give it. It's about a 3 out of 10, man. It's not his best work. It's definitely not. And I'm a Common fan. It's definitely not his best work.
If a Common fan feels like that, I have no need to lead myself down that road.
I definitely. I wouldn't even tell you to listen to it. That's why when I heard it, I saw it. I was about to put it up. Like, yo, mama, we need to listen to this. And then I heard it. I was like, no, we don't.
Damn.
One of the albums I checked out was ASAP Ferg.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty good album from front to back.
He dope.
Yeah. It's way better than Royce 5'9" though.
Hey, stop it. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
I hope this dude don't like cry in the car or something. Talking about
Anybody check out-
Royce. What are you
No,
talking
Anybody
about?
check out that joint? Anybody check out that joint of Lucas yet?
Nah, I ain't
I
checked it
skipped
out
past
yet.
it. I ain't actually listened to it yet.
I checked it out. I checked out a couple tracks on it, and it's the ADHD's just set the bar so high. Like if
I
he'd have
told
came out
you
with this
about
one
that.
first, if he'd
I
came out
told
with this
you
one
the
first, I'd
album
be
was
like,
gonna
yo,
do that.
this is dope. If he came out with this first, I'd be like, it's dope. Then the ADHD, I'd be like, oh shit. But this album was cool, but that ADHD was just so fucking high, dude. It was just like, I don't think he reached that bar.
Didn't I tell you the
That's
album
his Purple
do
Rain.
that? He wasn't gonna be able to follow the album too quick like that.
Yeah, that's his Purple Rain right there. This
See,
album good, though. Don't get me wrong.
and that's part of the problem is that he didn't give himself time to breathe.
Yeah.
I mean, ADHD came out when all the albums dropped. What, in February or March, when everybody was dropping their albums? Nigga, it's he dropped this in October. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's a trend because a lot of people dropped 2 albums this year. Like everybody trying to figure out was Eminem dropping
You
an album
sure?
this year. Eminem, he rarely drops 2 albums in 1 year. I don't think he ever.
Are y'all sure this was an actual album and not an EP?
Let me actually go. I think he had like 12 tracks on it. I think it qualifies as an album. But it was like I said, it was good. But ADHD is just hard to fucking follow, man. Like, it really is, dude.
Man, but did anybody check out ELE2 yet?
No.
Yep, I did.
I checked out a couple songs. I've been meaning to check it out.
No, I heard
Oh,
3
wow.
songs on that, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to just, yeah. I have that scheduled for Tuesday so far.
It's an album.
Dale, you schedule time to listen to an album. That mean that
Because
album is pretty goddamn powerful.
After I listened to Benny's album, I realized that that's probably the best bet for me is to schedule it out because I was listening to Benny album while I was walking around, which made me have to listen to it like again. And I think I listened to it either 2 or 3 times, and it was like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have, if I would have sat down that first time. You know what I'm saying? Like man, because I didn't want to be walking around and listening to that shit. I wanted to sit down and feed into it.
Let me ask you this: did y'all at least see the video?
Oh hell yeah!
I seen a couple of videos that he dropped for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I posted a few of them up in the thing because that shit is sick.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question though. Busta and T.I., who y'all got? I got Busta.
It's not even. It's not a question.
Dude, you should slap
T.I. even said it.
You
G,
should
come on,
slap
man.
yourself for asking that question, dude.
That question is
blasphemous. That question is blasphemous. The blasphemy that came out your mouth.
Let's not act like T.I. ain't dope.
We're not saying he's not dope. Nobody didn't say he wasn't dope. But this is Busta Rhymes. This is like a titan fighting a god. Like, what the hell are you talking about right now?
Now listen, he said from 2001 till now, put Busta songs up and break your neck alone. This is shit that's gonna kill a motherfucker.
Nigga, look, he can call that shit at any year he want before a 2006, and it's not happening. It's not. Matter of fact, it might be after that, but no, it's just not happening. G, it's not happening. He's a wordsmith. T.I. is dope, but he's not a wordsmith.
Because that Pastor Cavassier hurt some shit too.
Give me some more. All that shit came out while T.I. was out.
Give me some more. No, give me some more was older than that. Give me some more was like from like the 90s.
Look at
what's the shit with the Rick James in it?
That came out. I know what you're talking about. I think that came out.
I think we was around the condo time frame. That came out.
It did come out later. Yeah.
On the real. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even after that, because that whole album was dope. So even after that, G, no. What if they play the shit he did with Janet Jackson?
Oh, Pastor Cavassier came out 2002. Yeah, he don't want them problems, man. That song alone.
No, I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. T.I. dope, but this not the battle. This ain't the battle.
Yeah, I think he'll win.
I think he said the BT showdown.
Like even with LL, I'd rather see LL and KRS go.
T.I. turned that battle down. What you mean you think he'll win?
Not exactly. I posted a lot of videos.
Yeah.
And one of the videos, he said, you know what? I take both of y'all. And then Busta went in on his ass again.
Yeah, he called Busta in and they started talking about each other.
He went in on that nigga, G. Busta went in on that nigga.
I saw some of that. I saw some of the video. I didn't fully watch it.
He said, G, you gotta watch it. He said, can somebody tell Busta old ass how to work the FaceTime?
Man, G.
Busta.
Yeah.
Busta is the
what was you about
beast.
to say?
It's one thing that I didn't really like about Busta Rhymes is his Anarchy album.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't like that album.
Like, I don't even listen to Busta Rhymes like that. I don't ride around bumping Busta Rhymes and no shit like that. But I listen to Busta Rhymes because he's dope as shit. You know who put me on Busta Rhymes? My fucking Marine Corps recruiter. I didn't even know the motherfucker was Jamaican, and he listening to Busta Rhymes and shit, and he's telling me like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like he from the homeland. I'm like, the fuck is you talking about? I hadn't even noticed the man had an accent at that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not talking about Busta. I'm talking about my fucking Marine recruiter and shit. But all he listened to was Busta. So every day he come to pick me up to go work out and shit. Motherfucking Busters was playing, and that's kind of how I got on it. Like that's how I got on it hard. And it was the album with that album with the Janet Jackson song on it. I remember that.
Local Hero, what you about to say, Local Hero? Okay. All right, so we gotta wait till he come back in. He got disconnected. Okay, Local Hero, what you were saying now? We didn't hear nothing you said.
Because I cut off. If you listen, just a joint with Sean Paul, man. And besides that, Make It Clap. All the other shit he did with Sean Paul. Give me the light. All that shit. The remix with Elephant Man.
Give me the light. Oh my God, that was what I said.
They done turned it up remix too.
I don't think he want them problems, man.
All right,
Nah.
so go ahead.
You gotta say you gonna win though. If he say the king of the South and all that shit, you gotta say you gonna win. You can't go in there like I ain't gonna win. But Buster came out flat out. I'll bust his ass.
All right. We already know that Bust take that one. Now let's get to the actual one. So T.I. and Jeezy. What y'all thinking about that one?
I got T.I., but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be close as fuck. It might be about one song, maybe.
Yeah.
The problem.
But then if he put that get thrown on, I don't know what I'm at.
The problem with that battle is, okay, you got T.I., which got like hits like crazy versus Jeezy. But Jeezy got a cult following. He has the streets, and he has the type of music that most people gonna vibe to, whether it was a hit or not. And that's the scary part is, like, is that cult base strong enough that's gonna give T.I. problems? Because T.I., he did a few crossovers, he has big albums and all that type of stuff, but who you really think watching these verses is though? Like, it's not like the world that'll make an album go diamond is why. No, it's the motherfuckers that has cult followers watching these verses. So it's like
Jeezy got all trap songs. That's all classics. And T.I., he got a bunch of commercial.
All I'm saying is but T.I. got some trap. T.I. got some trap shit too.
Yeah, but he got a bunch of commercial shit though.
But not as many as fucking Jeezy though.
When Jeezy, all I'm saying though, when it comes to Jeezy, when he play that new shit, all them dope boys go crazy.
True. Jeezy, that's one of my favorite rappers. I can listen to his whole album. I can't listen to a whole T.I. album.
I can listen to a whole T.I. album, but that top back
it depends on which T.I. album is.
I listened to one Rubber Band Man T.I. album, which was Paper Trail, which was dope as hell to me.
Paper Trail is probably the only one I ever listened to all the way through.
I listened to Rubber Band Man. That shit was dope.
What album was Motivation on me? Urban Legend.
I think I listened to Urban Legend all the way through.
I think that
was the first album I actually ever heard, and I never listened to it all the way. I tried to listen to it all the way through, but it was just two songs on there I couldn't get enough of. It was ASAP and it was Motivation. Couldn't get enough of them motherfuckers. That Rubber Man shit, I ain't like none of that shit. I ain't like, dude. I pretty much hated T.I. when he first came out. I don't know. I ain't like that Rubber Band, man. I just
like the Rubber Band.
You ain't like the Wild Ass Taliban?
Yeah, man. It's a Taliban. 9 in my right, 45
in my other hand.
Okay.
I fucked with all of them. My favorite T.I. song is "Be Easy."
That's dope. But what are you gonna do with that top back though, man? That top back is dope. I got my top.
You gotta have BG on it though.
I'm just
saying.
Don't
get me wrong. That 24 is gonna be hard to beat too.
I'm just saying. T.I. gonna have a problem with any song off of Thug Motivation 101.
101.
That one album.
Any song off that he gonna have a problem with.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Jeezy, I'm
the intro, nigga. The intro.
If I'm Jeezy, I'm gonna end the whole thing with R.I.P. and just walk the fuck off. Just walk the fuck off. I'm gonna set the mic in the middle of the floor and just walk the fuck off after that.
But what about the Jay-Z joints though, man?
The who?
The Jay-Z joints.
Shit he on with Jay.
Both of them got some whole shit though.
Oh yeah, I seen it all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jeezy did a lot of Gangsta Grill shit. Period.
Oh, that I do gonna be hard to beat too, because you got 3 stacks on that motherfucker too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That's gonna be a hard battle.
T.I. gonna have some problems, nigga. Like, I know motherfucker probably because I'm biased, you know what I'm saying? But I'm biased for a reason.
Exactly. And how many more of you it's gonna be watching this verse? That's the question.
It's gonna be a good
it's
one.
Like,
I can't wait
and
for
this is taking nothing away from T.I.
Exactly, nothing.
At all. But all right, when I listen to Jeezy, and y'all know how I feel about these next names, it's the same feeling I get when I listen to niggas like Pusha T, like Dave Eason. You know, that's where my mind go for music and shit. So it's just like with T.I., he rapping about the same shit. but I don't get that feeling that I get when I listen to Young Jeezy. Like
The
that,
voice-
It's a different sound.
yeah, it's
different
totally
sound.
different. You know what
The
I'm
voice
saying?
and impact.
Like Jeezy, and I'm not saying T.I. don't make hood shit, but Jeezy make hood shit like that I listen to where I'm from, and I ain't
Yeah.
from where he from.
He
You
just
know what I'm saying?
got that voice that just make you stop and listen to him.
Long
Maybe
as he
so.
don't play that, long as he don't play shit off that last album, he good.
Yeah. He
What
don't really
last
have
album?
to be honest. We don't really
The
have to.
Jeezy last
What
album.
last album?
Pyrex.
No, don't try to
he gonna say.
We not, no, we not LeBron. We're not going to LeBron that shit. Yeah, he came out with that.
He probably gonna end it. He gonna end it with I put
T.I.
on.
last shit, that Libra shit is kind of dope. But that last Jeezy, man, I don't know if he was just like, yo, let me just go ahead and drop this shit. But no,
Anybody checked out that Libra?
I listened to a couple of them. The songs I heard was dope.
The T.I. joint, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the T.I. album.
Nah, I forgot. I was too busy listening to Floor Seats and Busta Rhymes album today.
What's
I just
Floor
listened to
Seats?
Floor Seats. I listened to Floor Seats last week sometime. Floor Seats 2. That's that
Who did Floor
ASAP Ferg. ASAP Ferg.
Oh, I was about to ask y'all, was y'all joking? Because I'm like Floor Seats, you know.
I think I fuck with A$AP Ferg.
That's actually a dope name.
Yeah, it was Floor Seats 2. It was pretty dope. I had ran across that when I was just looking at the
So
the
did he
front
name
screen
it
on my
that?
I guess so.
Did he name it that for the reason I think he named it? I mean,
I
because
don't know
in
why
my
he
eye, floor seat. Think about it. I mean, it's floor seats. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You're staged front to a show. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to his life, or floor seats. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people don't think about their album names. In my experience, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people come up with these unlayered reasons for why they name they album shit, but nah, like you can. And this is just an example. I don't know, one of the dude that said that he gonna be just as good as D-Wade, right? Him, he's number 5. The reason he wear 5 is because his mother and his grandma died 8 months apart, but both of them died on the 5th day of the month. You know, that's a dope reason to wear 5 or 55. You know, it's layered. Is all I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't have layered reasons for these albums. You know, you got your people that do. You know what I'm saying? Like we know niggas like Kanye and even Push and motherfucking Jay. All of these people have layered reasons for why they name their albums, but not the average rapper. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck you name that? Because it sound cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's why y'all need to stay tuned for promethazine and prescriptions. I'm dropping it, baby.
My shit just gonna be called duct tape, and Ant gonna be featured on it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I plead the 5th. You put me on the track. The whole motherfucking 16 is gonna be. I plead the 5th.
We can work with that, nigga.
There are so many amendments that I could use, but I'll choose the 5th.
I did not shoot a nigga. No. I did not kill a nigga. No.
5th, man.
I plead 5th.
5th all day.
Plead 5th. I like that. So when we are recording, plead the 5th.
My feature's gonna consist of me saying the 5th 39 times.
Nigga, it's gonna take me like 3 months to write a motherfucking 8 bars and shit. Like for real, like that's it be taking me forever to write raps. Gee, that's why I start writing.
And not me. It just pop up in my head. I just have to write it down so I remember it.
Once I start changing shit, start changing words, pull out my fucking thesaurus, and everything changes. I used to literally write a rap with what I wanted to say, and then open up the thesaurus and translate it into what I wanted it to mean.
See, not me. It pops in my head. I write it down. I lay it. It's over. I'm done.
Nah, that's the way I fuck.
Really? You got the open correlations right there.
No, I don't want you on that. Yeah, you're right, G. You might go to. Yeah, you might go to.
No. Dude, Ken, Please find this piece right here and blank this shit out. Because no. The reason for this is until it's full control over that, I don't want to give nobody no great ideas like that.
So is you
Them
talking?
ideas,
Is you talking to
them-
present Ken or future Ken?
Both. Yeah. Present Ken and future Ken.
The host
Both
Ken or the editor Ken?
Definitely
Both.
talking to the editor Ken.
All right, if you hear that, editor Ken, find that piece about that name title and cut that. All right,
Please. Because this nigga about to give away one of the greatest fucking album title names, and somebody gonna do that shit, and it's gonna be whack, and you gonna be mad, and then we gonna have to make the song called Duct Tape for real.
Put a lot of thought in that, brother.
Hey, duct tape and Chevy trunks. That's the name of the album.
Yeah, that
Name of the album, Duct
For
Tape
the
and
real,
Chevy
that's the
trunks.
album name.
you gonna have us getting arrested for that for the content on that shit. You know
Nigga,
what?
did you see that shit?
That fit a crime that we couldn't solve last week, 2 years
You see
ago,
that shit?
30 years
The video
ago.
I sent you?
I don't know what video you're talking about.
Motherfuckers is at they filming a music video and shit, right? And somebody live in that shit. Police show up and
I heard
started
that
arresting
shit.
almost everybody up in that motherfucker
Phone
because they had
charges,
guns and
everybody.
shit.
Damn.
Gee, like I already know they got a social media task force. I've been knew about that, but this was live, which means they were watching it in time.
No, here's what I learned. Whenever you get on that list, when you put shit out and you get on that list, they continuously watch your shit.
Dude, wow.
I know they at the
Motherfuckers is out
crib
here
going
wilding
crazy.
out. It's the same shit she was Mary J was talking about, Mo. That same shit she was talking about. Like y'all niggas out here on social media and shit, y'all fucking up money, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers watching this shit.
I remember I was about to do a track and I was saying some shit, and motherfucker producer stopped the track. He said, "Nah." He said, we don't self snitch. He said, write that whole verse over again.
The stupidest thing I did was on MySpace, and I never forget. But it's I don't know. I think they took it down because of the other shit before they even closed it. But they were not close it, but change it over. I had a fucking picture of me with a SK on MySpace. I had a couple of pictures up with me with my SK.
Yeah, I put my gun down. I show my guns, but I don't never show me holding them.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Like, yeah. I'm holding the motherfucker. Like, yeah, nigga, what?
That's what happened when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, but anyway, so have y'all anybody heard that Drake Cry Now? I mean, laugh now, cry later song?
Nah.
I did. I like it.
Yeah, actually.
That's a pretty good song. I
Let me
like
see what
it.
song that was.
So, do anybody feel like that song was like a sneak diss at Pusha T?
It
That's why
was.
I'm listening to it. Everything he does is sneak diss. I don't listen to sneak.
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
listened to it because I didn't like Dirk first, actually, which was.
Man, you gotta respect that when he said, "Don't play that nigga music in the club. We don't listen to rats." I was like, yes.
I mean, that shit dope. But
yeah, I like the song.
whatever they did, what they did with his voice, all that shit.
The extra auto tune shit. That's the only thing that where Drake. I mean, not Drake.
Dirk. That's what's
Dirk
been fucking me up with Dirk is that
start,
so. That's what blows me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he started losing me is with that extra auto tune, echoey, reverb sound that he be doing. Like he be saying some shit, and I was liking what he be saying, but that sound just be throwing me sometimes. But
the white dude that used to work at Best Buy, and Lil Durk came in there, and he thought his name was Lil Dork. He called him a dork.
Now, is this because of a U versus a O, or he just thought that?
That's what he thought. Black people nicknamed it.
Wow.
Yeah. He was like, who is the little dork? I'm like, no, they had to correct the man in front of him.
Oh, so no. Okay, so he did see the name, Dirk. Okay.
No,
I was trying to see how he came up with Dork.
He kept hearing the excitement behind, hey, y'all, that's Lil Durk the rapper. He said, who's the little dork?
Thinking that the black accent was Dork. Not Dirk. Yeah, the black accent. Yeah.
You know how white people live.
I thought that shit with Joe Biden when them Trump motherfuckers surrounded his bus and he had to cancel his fucking speaking engagement.
And
Yeah, they had a bunch of fucking Trump supporters following his bus and all that shit, and he canceled speaking engagement. That's why you need real motherfuckers. Because I'm running for president, and you pull that shit with me, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm jumping out the car with the homies. Hey, all these motherfuckers shooters, and I'm making sure they get off. So if you ain't about that life, y'all need to go about y'all business.
Damn.
Joe Biden ain't about that life, though.
They picked the right people to do that with.
Hey, they know who to do that shit with.
Yeah, they know who to do that shit with and who to leave the hell alone.
They don't do that shit with. They's like, oh shit, Obama from the go. We can't surround this shit like that. We gonna let him go. Anybody bring the South Side up there, man.
Speaking of Obama, did y'all see the clip on social media from Bleacher Report? Obama
when he hit that Drake piece?
Dropped that corner 3 in the motherfucking outfit in that vest with some dress shoes and shit, and walking off talking about that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm like,
I seen that.
I'm like, this nigga, he look like he talk trash while he hooping, like for real.
No, this when he first got into office, they showed him playing basketball, I think in the White House. And yeah.
That's Chicago shit, man.
That motherfucker. I'm like, man, I'll probably get pissed hooping with that nigga. He be trying to talk Jordan shit to my ass while we hooping and shit. I'll be ready to fight that nigga.
He fucked up if he can ball.
They say he can hoop for real.
Yeah, they said it. Yeah.
When a nigga say that's what I do, yeah, he hoop for real.
Hey, he catch the motherfucking Rick Mahorn elbow.
That nigga do everything smooth though. That's what I do.
Obama out, bitch. Joe Biden like, oh my goodness, he's a good athlete.
Following him, like he's still the president.
I got two
that's
questions.
What happened when you motherfucking. That's what happened when you the motherfucking leader and you got flunkies and shit. Not calling him a flunky, but yeah, when you have flunkies and shit, people know who to follow behind, and they know who to lead in front of.
Obama, he still got that pull, man. You know he's still connected.
He is technical.
I mean, he's a G. Sure.
Look here.
GD's like, hey, you get that motherfucker any problem, we come to see y'all.
Look here, motherfucking Barack. He's Peyton, the big brother Peyton, and motherfucking Joe Biden is Eli. Yeah. Joe Biden be talking shit until motherfucking Barack come in the room, then he quiet.
We call the nigga Eli. I'm stuck on that right now.
I'm gonna say it more like this. Barack is like Tupac. Well, I ain't gonna say it, not in comparison. Not the comparison. But the way it is, Barack is like Tupac and Joe Biden's like the Outlaws. Barack be like, I don't even talk on this. I don't even talk on this speech. I'm gonna let my little homie air y'all ass out. Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Trump ass, is that COVID?
Hey, am I the only one? Am I the only one when that song come on? When they start rapping, I just switch the whole track.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Just making sure. Who them niggas trash?
I'm not a fan of the Outlaws like that either.
I'm not gonna combat that because they ain't that good.
Verse go off. That song is over with once. I listened to it for Pac verse. and then Pac verse, and then I mean, I fuck with that whole song. Don't get me wrong, but there was a time that I simply didn't like the Outlaws. I grew to accept them.
When I'm far away from the radio, I have to listen to the whole song. But if I'm next to it, I'm gonna hit that damn skip real quick.
I listened to it because Pac was on it and he spoke, and I feel like I got to show him the same respect. Show them the same, somewhat a little bit of the respect that I show Pac.
Only respect you need to do is go to All Eyes on Me after that. You all right. You got other hits.
Then I got a thing about me that sometimes if I start something I gotta finish it.
Yeah, well, I can't finish some Outlaws. I'm sorry.
I've listened to Outlaw albums and shit. Like the Tupac and the Outlaws album. It's times where I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers is nice, but like even Hail Mary, I think my biggest gripe with that song is that somebody else is on it. Like that's I get mad that somebody else is on that song.
Yeah, because it's like
I don't want to hear nobody else with Pac. I just don't. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it.
Yeah, because it's just some people that just don't need other people on the track with them.
Oh, hold on. I take that back. Thug Life was the perfect fit for Pac. Thug Life, them niggas, and Pac. Yes. That album, I couldn't get enough of that. Shit.
But you gotta get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo.
But this is every group. Like I don't listen to what's the little group that Biggie was with? I don't listen to them. I've literally never heard them. I know about the song "Get Money." I think whatever.
Okay, Caesar's okay.
D12 Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like in comparison, you know what I'm saying? I like D12. That's the thing. I actually like them. But in comparison, no, it's a lot of songs that after I heard M verse, I was kind of done with it. So to me, it's better that M is not on their second album. He's barely on it. I like that album a lot better. I don't need to hear M to the extent where they used to put M right behind Bizarre. I caught on to that shit. M is either right behind Bizarre or right before. I mean, he's either right behind Bizarre or Proof is right behind Bizarre. Almost all the time. Because
the cleanup.
Yes, the cleanup.
Bizarre's the weakest.
You know what
He's
I'm saying?
the weakest, so they need M verse to carry the song or Proof to carry the song because Bizarre's the weakest.
He's only the weakest when it comes to
shit though.
That's what I'm getting at. He's only the weakest when it comes to albums. When it comes to battle rapping, Bizarre and Swifty is the strongest. I didn't know that. I had to learn that through watching interviews and listening to people in Detroit talk about Bizarre. And it was like, really? And then, they got a few clips of him battle rapping. Yeah, he getting motherfuckers on some battle rapping shit. But it's just that same thing he doing battle rapping. He trying to translate that into writing, and it don't come out the same. Yeah,
like M
don't translate his battle rap into writing. You can tell when he do, but in general, he don't translate. He don't translate battle rap to writing.
And that's a fine line. That's why a lot of battle rappers can't make decent songs because. Shout out to Jay Mills. I think Jay Mills made decent songs.
He's the only one though. Well, Meek too. You know what I'm saying? He made decent songs. But
like what's my man's name? Loaded Lux. His song is like You know what? Reed Dollars did make some decent songs.
I didn't like none of his. I was so mad that a battle rapper at that caliber, like Blind, he found some songs that he fucked with Reed Dollar. But I ain't like none of the songs. I ain't like none of them.
I knew Jen wasn't really gonna translate. Cassidy, Cassidy makes some good songs.
Cassidy did. Shit, it's like a mother. Matter of fact, he did the best. Shit. And I ain't even fuck with Cassidy at first.
I knew Jen shit wasn't gonna translate over though. I like Jen ain't gonna.
Jen need to stay. He was cool. When it comes to battle rapping, Jen is probably the best one because he was the only true freestyler besides Sirius Jones.
Yeah, Sirius. Yeah, shout out to Sirius.
Yeah, Sirius was the shit, dude. That was
that
the one.
Nigga was serious.
Yeah, that was the one that I couldn't get enough of, man. Because the other ones, Sirius and Reed Dollars was the only two that I just felt like y'all niggas freestyling for real.
Nigga, you fuck with Reed Dollar?
Yeah. Nigga, you don't remember we watched that shit like for hours and motherfucking in the condo?
Oh, that was that time frame?
Yeah.
So that means me and Blind been listening to Redollar for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
But Sirius Jones was my favorite one though. Cause he had those bars and he had those comedian joints.
And first time I heard Sirius Jones, I ain't even like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But by the time his third verse came, I was sitting on the edge of my seat like, he is burning Jen ass up.
He'll make a motherfucker want to fight you.
I'm talking about he had the whole crowd on it. So he took all Jen fans. It was like, he was like, look at him. He was like, look at him. They all laughing at you now.
Hell yeah. Motherfucker, Sirius Jones was like if you would take Dave Chappelle comedy and translate them into freestyle.
What's it called? What's my man's name?
And he made decent real songs. Sirius Jones did.
Yeah. What's my man's name? Fuck, y'all know who I'm talking about. The big fucking battle rapper.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's talking about no, I'm thinking about
He went with
Kaboom.
Cash
He's
Money.
not big.
He went with Cash Money and he ain't make no songs with him.
Was that Jay Mills?
I thought it was Jay
No,
Mills.
it wasn't Jay Mills. He was hanging out with Dame in the interview at the Breakfast Club. What was my man's name? Hold on. He's always had motherfuckers. He was T-Rex homie, man. Always had motherfuckers repeating his
Murder
verses.
Mook.
Murder Mook. Yeah,
That's
Murder Mook.
Yeah,
Murder Mook to me, he was dope, but Murder Mook kind of fucked it up though, because him and T-Rex, they had the habit of reusing lines and shit, and then the crowd get behind them.
No, say it like it is. Not just reusing line, but using each other's lines.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go to the back of the act and get the Mac.
Yeah, they both
you already
said
knew that was coming. You already knew that was coming.
It's like back of the act. He's like, "Yo, catch you in the back.
I'm packing the Mac in the back of the act.
I'm packing the Mac in the back of the act, and the other one was catch you in the back of the act, catch you in the back of the act, and pop and something with the Mac." I was like, "The fuck, nigga, y'all saying the same thing."
You know, he was practicing with each other on the phone and shit. Like, yeah, you gonna kill him with this. What part you want us to repeat? What part you want us to repeat real quick?
If you close your eyes, the only difference between the two of them is their voice. Like I studied T-Rex to the T just to see was he nothing more than another Murder Mook. And then I forgot who threw that shit at him. It said you a Murder Mook wannabe. I think it was the froggy looking nigga. I can't think of his name, but he wore the glasses. But
I ain't mad because I'm styling on him.
Yeah, that shit.
That nigga there.
And my man went to reaching. Party over.
I'm sorry, but that's probably the realest battle in history. But I don't know. When it come down to it, dude, all the shit that nigga did, touched him. He walked up to him. You know, he did all of this shit.
Knocked his head off and all that shit. Real disrespect.
When he started rapping and he started doing the same shit, this nigga got a problem. So, you know, he told him he had the thing on him already.
it wasn't just that though. It was the fact that he was doing all that shit to him and he was killing his ass. It wasn't just that he was
right.
He got mad.
Like you just mad because I'm styling on you.
Punchline, boy. Those are Mike Tyson gut shots, boy. He was hitting his ass. Like, you mad because I'm styling on you? Ooh, they go right. Oh, you just mad because I'm styling on. Oh, right hook. Oh, you just mad because I'm jab. Then he said, fuck this. And he stole on him. My man got to reaching.
Shit, when you put a video in slow motion, you see him with his hand on the pistol when he falling back, pulling the pistol like that.
That shit crazy.
Yo, that shit was nuts. It was the good old days, man. Good old battle rap.
Do they still battle rap?
Yeah, they still do.
It's sad. Oh, it is sad.
They got Charlie Tuna and I like what's his name? What's my man's name? Sunshine or whatever the fuck, Shine some shit.
I used to listen to Iron Sheik or something.
Wait a minute, did you just say Charlie Tuna?
Yeah.
That nigga sound like a hitter for the mob or something.
Charlie Clips, my bad. What's my man name? Kia Shine. What the fuck is homeboy name? The other motherfucker.
Iron Solomon is somebody I remember hearing.
Man, who rock with Joey Badass?
Niggas
Fuck
ain't
that
got some
shit.
decent battle rap.
Who rock with Joey Badass?
I fucks with Joey Badass.
What you call it? Be getting me though.
He about to drop something.
What's my man name?
Ronnie.
What's my man name?
Yeah.
You rock
What
with
up?
Joey Badass?
Joey Badass?
Yeah.
Not really.
Math off for D.
Man, that dude dope.
Y'all remember I told you
Oh, Hitman. Hitman hard dope too.
What you say?
Well, see, but Hitman go all the way back because he used. If you remember Hitman battled Ness.
What you
and
say?
ate
Two
his
Country?
ass up.
Joey Badass. I wasn't really into the battle rap thing.
No, this not
Nah,
battle
he
rap.
wasn't
He's
no
an
battle
actual
rap.
rapper. Joey
no,
Badass is
Joey
an actual
Badass
rapper.
Joey Badass is an LA rapper.
He cool. I fuck with Joey.
Oh no,
I
not
fuck with Joey.
Hitman. I'm talking about Hollow Man.
Wait, say you was breaking up Two
Yeah, he's
Country.
on Hollow, man, but Hitman dope too.
Joey Badass is an LA rapper, right?
Oh, not for sure.
I don't know, but Joey Badass sound like he was born in motherfucking 1980. Goddammit.
I think you just think. I know it's another rapper name. There's another rapper named Badass. I think that's who you're talking about. He's from the West Coast. Hold on,
What the fuck?
because you got Badass. Yeah, that's just you talking about Badass. Badass is from Cali. He's a Crip. He has some dope songs too. He's with the Death Row Camp. But no,
What about the Jeffro?
Joey Badass is from he's from Brooklyn. He's somewhere in New York.
Yeah, Joey Badass is something totally different. The rap game.
Yeah,
He's a
you talking about
little.
Badass.
He's a
Badass
little
is
out of his
from,
league in the rap game, dude. They don't. He's before, like, or I don't know. I can't say it right. Like he don't belong.
He don't belong.
He should have
in
been
this
out
era?
in the 90s. He
He don't
should have came out like when you listen to him, you hear the 90s. Like yeah.
But
Like
you,
this era of music ain't for him.
He got a track right now. He got something out called The Light Pack.
yeah,
check it out.
I
The
listened
Light
to
Pack.
that shit too. Yeah, it's already out. I listened to that right after I listened to Floor Seats. It's only
Yeah,
like
Joey
it's only
Badass
like
is-
4 songs.
Joey Badass from Cali. Joey Badass is from New York. Badass is from Cali.
Okay. Yeah, there's too many badasses out there. I'm Boosie Badass,
Badass was first. Badass was before Joey.
Badass Billy Gunn.
We ain't talking about WWE, nigga.
He a badass though.
AEW now.
I'm a badass.
What, Root Beer?
Y'all listen to any of King Von new shit?
Nope.
I think I listened to one song. I ain't listened to
I
music
listened to,
in a
like-
while because I've been listening to number Joe Budden podcast and
dropped this whole
Rolando
album.
Martin.
I dropped this album up on Music Monday.
Yeah, I seen it. I just
Yeah,
ain't listened to music in a while.
I'm gonna go delete it.
You can delete it because we can still find it, nigga. I got Spotify and
Yeah.
Tidal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What about Papoose?
Papoose.
I heard he got a track out. I ain't listened to Papoose yet though.
I dropped this album up in Music Mondays like a week ago. It's
But that Dave East,
it's called
I listened to
Evolution.
Dave East Pain. That Dave East Pain was
Nigga, man, shit. This nigga, man. He's something different.
I wanna check
Davies
out
is
that
definitely
Exhibit,
something
man.
different.
I gotta listen to that. The Exhibit, Be Real,
Yeah.
Serial Killers Present Summer of Sam. Oh, that's out now? I gotta listen to that whole joint.
Hey, did y'all catch the name of Ty Dolla $ign new album that he just dropped?
Who the fuck is Ty Dolla $ign?
Yeah,
He do all the hook.
the dude he be singing a lot of hooks and he produced too. But the name of his album is featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
That's cute.
Dumb.
No. It's appropriate. It's definitely appropriate. With all the features he do, that's a great appropriation. Oh, did y'all? I forgot. You know what we forgot to talk about last week? I wanted to bring up.
What's
What?
that?
I want to bring up that shit with JoJo and MC8, man.
I don't know who the fuck JoJo is, so I never watched it.
Yeah, but
JoJo
I don't know
Khaled.
what
I
happened.
kept skipping over it because I don't know what the fuck a JoJo is.
JoJo Simmons, Russell's
JoJo Capone.
Reverend son.
So JoJo Capone. All right, so you already know.
Hold up, he called himself JoJo Capone?
Yeah, he finna go.
His
So you
daddy
already
is.
know that.
Hold up, He just hold up.
Which
So he's
JoJo
not
we
Russell
talking
Simmons'
about?
son.
Yeah,
I mean, Ron's
we're
son.
not talking. It's not Russell Simmons,
Simmons.
not JoJo
Oh.
Simmons. We
Okay.
just fucking
Yeah,
with you.
JoJo Capone. Yeah, he from the go. So you already know that fucking Faison Love was feeling some type of way because MC8 checked him. So then Faison was trying to talk about Yuck Mouth and MC8 and all them. And then he was like, well, MC8 is snitch. So then JoJo Capone, somebody wrote the shit in his book. So then JoJo Capone was like, yeah, it's in the book. Yeah, he snitched. Yeah, he a snitch. And then they brought up the paperwork and they come to find out he didn't even take the stand. All they asked him, he got $100,000 to do a movie. He said, man, all I got was $100,000 to do the movie and that's it and I'm out. So his name ain't on no paperwork. And he's, instead of motherfuckers saying, yo, man, my bad, I put smut on your name, he's still trying to double up on it. Now I'm gonna talk to the dude he put behind jail. There's no paperwork, homie.
Why is Faison Love all in the streets then? What's up with this?
See, my thing is, when he said what he said about Davies, I was 100% done with him at that minute. So, because in my mind, you didn't know enough to be speaking on what you were speaking on. Regardless of whether it was true or not, you didn't know enough to be speaking on what you're speaking on. You ain't part of that, what he part of, to be speaking on what he's speaking on. So I was done with him at that point.
That's the point that killed me. That's how you a blood and gonna say he's not a real Crip. How can you? That's like motherfucking Aunt telling me that Ronnie ain't my real cousin. Like, how the fuck you know that?
Like, it's on some old. He could say that if he had this one follow-up line. I know he ain't a real Crip because he a blood, but he don't have that type of follow-up line. I know he ain't a real Crip because he ain't a real Crip. Okay.
And the thing was, they talked to Spider Logan. Spider Logan said all the motherfuckers he hang around is official.
Yeah.
Them Harlem Crips, they official. So he said he might be with them because he hang around the motherfuckers.
And he said if he hang around with them like that, then they fucks with him like that. You know what I'm saying?
And the problem is when you from another set and you talking about another set, that shit could bring up some street shit.
Yeah.
So you need to make movies, man. Stay out that street shit because street etiquette dictate that if you ain't from that shit, don't talk about that shit. I don't know who the fuck a blood of Crip because I'm not a blood of Crip. So I can't tell you if a motherfucker real with it. Unless a motherfucking official motherfucker say, yo, he not from my set, then I can say, yeah, he not that.
All I know is
it's like us saying Vaughn ain't a real BD. Like, really? How can you say that? How can we say that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't know.
It's like all I know is the early days of Cash Money, Wayne and Baby was Crips. And then when they became when they dropped the album Stunt Like My Daddy, like Father Like Son, they was Bloods. So
they said Mac 10 put them on the blood shit.
But they went from Crips to being Bloods.
So I don't know how they just dropped that Crip shit. But they said my man said Mac 10 put them on that Trey D was like, yeah, Mac 10 put him on that blood shit. He brought him out to Cali and put him on that blood shit.
It's easy to drop something when you never really picked it up.
That's true.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I mean, is he affiliated? I mean, here's the thing though. You said when Lil Wayne went to Cali, it's always show and tell. So you talk all this tough shit, they gonna come see you. Like when they surrounded the motherfucking Lil Wayne shit, yo, hey, come out, homie, yo, what you with? This shit's gonna happen when you go to the hood if it's like that. Because it's some Bloods and Crips in Silver Spring, and he all out. He's like, man, I'm just hanging out in Silver Spring. MS-13, all the motherfuckers out there in Silver Spring. So you know what I'm saying? You're in real hoods, and motherfuckers respect you, and they letting you ride with that shit. Then yeah, and plus, like me and G was just, it ain't about if you are or if you ain't. If you hang from that, you are.
That's the way everybody else gonna look at it.
If you're from that neighborhood. Yeah, if you're from a Crip neighborhood, you could have on all motherfucking white. If they ask you where you from, I'm from this hood, then you that motherfucker.
You a Crip at that part.
So you know what I'm saying? So like I said, Faison Love been out. I don't know if he a blood or not. It ain't for me to speak on, but he been out the streets way too long. Like you haven't been in the streets long enough to say what's real and what's not. You're not in the streets anymore.
So why get rich and famous and then get involved with more street shit?
Like Jim Jones say, motherfuckers don't get a record till they drop a record. That's the realest shit ever. That's the realest shit ever. Like you sitting up here, you like the whole time I listen to all this man interviews, he been, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro, homie, all this shit. Now you like, man, blood. I don't know if he blood or not. That ain't for me to speak on because I ain't no blood. I don't really, I know a couple bloods, but I don't really associate with bloods. But it ain't for me to say he a blood or not. So how he like if a motherfucker say, hey, you ain't really blood. You hollering out blood, but you ain't really blood.
Faison needs to stay in his lane on everything.
Like Teriyaki ain't a blood, but when Teriyaki was hanging around the motherfuckers, guess what? If
He a
motherfuckers, they see you from the op see you, you a blood.
When you say teriyaki, do you mean Tekashi?
We
His
don't
name
say
is
that
Teriyaki, nigga.
Teriyaki.
Stop giving that nigga
Like,
props on the show,
Ronnie-
dude.
Other
If Ronnie
acceptable
hanging out-
terms is dude, which can be mistaken from Drake because we go back and forth with him.
He could be
You know what I'm
Duke,
saying? Could be
homie over
Duke,
there,
yeah. Homie,
buddy them.
But we just gonna
that nigga.
But we just
But
gonna
when you say that nigga, it's got to be like that. It's got to be like, you know, that nigga.
But we just gonna
But
keep
yeah,
on with the tradition that G started and call him teriyaki.
It's like
I
if
started that?
Yeah,
that was me.
You was the one called him teriyaki.
He called him 6x9. He called him 6x9.
I was calling him teriyaki before I actually knew what his name was.
But here's
Like
the
I was
thing,
calling
like,
him teriyaki 6x9 because I did not know what his name was.
if Ronnie walking through the hood with me and some vice lords pull up, they don't give a fuck if Ronnie from that hood. He's in that hood right now. You know what I'm saying?
And we know in today's day they don't give a fuck more than ever because all you gotta be is standing next to a motherfucker to get shot. As a matter of fact, the best way to escape getting shot is to always be around somebody else because they will get shot every time somebody's shooting at you.
Exactly.
We don't suggest that, but we don't suggest that on the ledge, but we kind of
it's just facts. That's all.
Especially them Latin
We don't
kings.
suggest-
Especially those Latin kings. If they see that you black, you automatically GD.
Yeah, UGD, not BD, not New Breed. Nope, nigga, UGD.
GD automatic. And that's my thing. Like, so if you're from like if you're from a Latin, where you from? I'm from fucking I'm from 26. You from 26? You're a Latin king. No, I'm not a king. I didn't claim anything. No, homie. You're from there. You're that.
Shit. Yep. I had a cop pull me over and ask me was I was a Spanish disciple.
So that's what
over there.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Like, so motherfuckers out of there don't understand that. Yo, that's how long he's been out of the hood. So it's like Faison, yo, look, if you with them motherfuckers, you're them motherfuckers, even if you ain't them motherfuckers. So you can wear all black. If you hang around a bunch of motherfuckers wearing blue, guess what? You crippin'.
Hey, because at any given time, I could have been mistaken as GD or breed.
Because there's no them bullies. When they get the pop,
vice lord, nigga. Shit. Now that I think about it,
when them bullets get the pop, and that bullet ain't gonna stop and say, "Hey, hold on, homie, what set you from?" No, motherfucker, they going through you.
Exactly.
So
yeah, it's three of y'all. It's a GD. It's a breed. It's a vice lord.
Yeah.
So yeah, what set you from? We just gonna shoot the one that's a GD.
I would have been whichever one I was with at that time. But you with that nigga, you a vice lord. Or you with that nigga, you a GD. Or you with that nigga, you breed.
And they like the old school. Remember old school shit, man. Remember old school shit in the 90s, motherfucker. Yo, where you from, homie? Yo, I'm blah blah blah. Yo, you whatever? No, man, I'm neutral, man. I'm straight. Oh, okay, go ahead, homie. But don't tell motherfuckers you from here. Or you from there. Just tell them you ain't from nowhere. That's the first thing. Don't say you from nowhere.
Nigga, look, I'm from the north side. You know, you gonna have to lie in that type of situation. If you're not fucking with nothing and you know that that's gonna get you in that type of trouble, you gotta lie.
Yeah, but nowadays they don't give a fuck. Yo, hey, homie, where you from? I'm from blah. No, homie, I saw you on Roosevelt and Racine, homie. You ain't from out there. They just gonna start popping.
Nigga. You from right over here, and that's all.
That's all I understand. I don't understand his logic where he going around and questioning everybody like, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this, he ain't that. Like, you gonna say Jay-Z ain't a drug dealer when Jay-Z had motherfuckers that didn't fuck with him at the time say, yeah, Jay-Z was hustling.
It ain't nowhere in the world that people with verified histories like, okay, so 50 Cent wasn't anything. 50 Cent wasn't a gangster. He wasn't a drug dealer. He wasn't nothing.
And even Smurf, bang on Smurf, who don't fuck with him, like, yeah, 50 was selling that shit. 50, I ain't gonna never say 50 wasn't doing what he said he was doing.
You know what
and
really showed
50? They might say he's not doing what he was doing on the caliber that he was saying it, but they say, yeah, he was doing that shit.
The nigga what old boy say? He said when they asked him about that shit up in the Who Really Won shit I put up in there with him and Ja Rule, when they was doing the interviews, motherfucker was like asking him, what type of money was 50 was bringing in. He was like, 50 had a Land Rover and he bought a Mercedes at like 17 before he had a driver's license. He said, what type of money does that do? He was comfortable. And he said it, and that was the little part of his money. You know what I'm saying? That was when he first started. Yeah. So yeah, he was bringing it in, nigga. Like, so even in my history, I don't know a lot of. I know a few, but I don't know a lot of 17-year-olds that was making enough that they was riding in Mercedes like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the part that killed me, because motherfuckers in there like Faison like, oh yeah, Jay-Z wasn't hustling. You're not from New York. How the fuck do you know he wasn't hustling? You're not from New York. You wasn't around when Jay-Z was out there. You wasn't around in New York when Jay-Z was outside. So you don't know what the fuck.
No, you don't argue the point. You throw a rebuttal. How would you know?
Yeah. So to all my people out there listening, street etiquette dictates if you're not from there, don't speak on that, because that could put you in a whole nother bubble.
Not a bubble, nigga. We ain't talking about a bubble. We're talking about a coffin.
What you got to say to Faison Love right now?
Yeah, because you kind of look like Faison.
Down and shut the fuck up.
I'm with that. But Toucan, you know what I'm saying, right, country? Like if you're not from that environment and you speak on that environment might get upset. Because if I'm hanging out with a motherfucker and you say, oh yeah, that motherfucker ain't with y'all, that motherfucker ain't real. Now I got to take that as disrespect, because yes, he is. He's hanging with me. I'm a real motherfucker. If I'm a real motherfucker, I'm only hanging around real motherfuckers. So if I'm hanging around a fake motherfucker, you saying that I'm fake.
Yeah, because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he had he deleted his Instagram.
He was probably getting on his ass.
Yeah, he be shooting his mouth off too much.
Somebody gonna come see him. That's the problem.
You know what? I found the reason I stopped fucking with Faison Love. I'm about to put it up in the what's the name, y'all. I know y'all ain't seen this.
Hey,
I'll put it in messages.
Okay, but tell the people who can't see why you don't fuck with them.
Nah, it was this the airport incident. It was the airport incident when
I ain't even mad at that.
No. It seemed a little aggressive. It seemed like it was too much for his size. He pulled the nigga over the counter. He kicked him. Then he threw the nigga. You know what I'm saying? No. Gee, this was over the top. That was the first reason. I don't know why this happened, but I just thought that was a little bit much.
He said what happened was him and dude was arguing and dude spit on him.
Now, in this day and age that you know about what you know now, do you believe that's what happened?
I don't know now. But at first I was riding out when I was like, yeah, motherfucker spit on you, hell yeah. But now I don't know.
That's how I feel. I'm about to look at this video again and see. Is that
he said homeboy spit on him, and he said he went off.
He probably got spit on because he was talking too much shit.
I don't know, man. It seems to me like at first, yeah, he a big dude, but he was a funny dude, man. He was a cool dude. He was cool as shit. Now it seems like to me, since his career dried up, he trying to be on that tough guy shit.
I think he might be suffering some mental health issues.
Dude, he ain't spit on this dude.
I just think he trying to change his image. I think he trying to get into that tough guy shit. And like my uncle said, tough guys, man, you either dead or you in jail.
The dude said something to him as he was walking away. The dude had his back turned to him when he grabbed him. I'm trying to see any action to show that he spit.
And like I said, I be telling him, I don't talk that tough guy shit, but hey, if it's on like that, it's on like that. I had so I never tell any female anything about me. I know my ex.
No bitch though.
my ex went to Chicago with me, and Cuzzo them was telling her stories, and she started looking at me like, whoa, it was like that? I like, look, man, look.
Hey, little homie wasn't no bitch, though.
Nah, he came back swinging. Shit, he wasn't playing. But it don't look like he spit on him. Faison Love was backing away from the dude. The dude was turning around, but he was still saying something. And it looked like he said something, and that's what triggered all of this off. If he had spit on him, it was before he started backing up.
All I know is this. I don't. That's the story he came out with. That's the story he came out with after hearing all the shit he doing now. I don't know if I believe that story, but
I'll put this on the big screen.
I don't know why. I don't know why motherfuckers trying to be tough all of a sudden. Like, if you weren't known as a tough guy, don't become a tough guy. If you're a funny motherfucker, stay a funny motherfucker.
What if you're a tough guy and want to be a nice guy?
Then be a nice guy.
You. Too late for you, G. It's too late for you.
It ain't too late. I've been trying to be nice for a long motherfucking time.
But you are gravely failing at that.
I was talking to this neuroscientist, and he said the realest shit I ever heard in my life. He said, actions determine your mood. So it's easier to just do the shit and it affects your mood than just because it's impossible to change who you are. It's impossible to trick your brain into being a nice guy. It's impossible to it is. Because
that comes from neuroscience. That comes from neuroscience too.
So it's impossible to change who you are. It's impossible to trick your mind into thinking you're something that you're not. So if you start acting accordingly, then everything follows. I was like, yo, that's some real shit. Like, it's true. Because if you all that self-talk shit and smiling shit, it might work for a little bit, but it doesn't work. You are who you are. So if you try to change your actions and everything, then your mood and your attitude and all that shit changes with it. Like, they were talking to Joe Budden, and did y'all ever see when Joe Budden was when he's hotboxing with Mike Tyson? It was Mike Tyson. I forgot the other guy, but the other guy was a UFC dude. And he said, you guys seem so calm and peaceful. He's like, and dude, the UFC dude was like, it takes a lot of violence to be peaceful. Like, it takes a lot of violence. And it's true, it takes a lot of violence to create peace.
Yeah, look at wars. Every war is supposedly to be creating peace.
Everything you do, first of all, it's always going to be a motherfucker to try you. So you got to show a motherfucker you ain't no bitch. Now, if you show that first motherfucker, then you could be peaceful. But you got to be very violent with that first motherfucker. You know, I've started changing the way I react to stuff and how I act, and this has really changed my mood and how I am.
But me and you, we're wired way different, and possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're wired way different.
And at the end of the day,
it's even more work for us to try to change that type of shit about ourselves. Like, we have to literally put in the work for that.
Everybody here, everybody here has worked with a motherfucker. You know, they talk that shit. You like, man, I could beat this motherfucker ass.
Yeah.
And I work with a motherfucker like that. Like, yo, I could beat this. I know I could beat this motherfucker ass. And if I can't beat his ass, Nina make sure that I put his ass in the trunk.
And if I ain't enough, go get the chopper.
Nah, nigga, we don't need no chopper. We just need a duct tape.
But I changed the way I react to shit. I just, you know what, man? Because you gotta realize some of these motherfuckers just miserable, man. They want that action. These motherfuckers just miserable and they want that action. I'm like, you know what? You're just a miserable motherfucker. That's why your bitch left you. And you relax.
I changed my actions to just no reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I am.
What was the point? You know, that's how I got.
Right now, I could do that. 10 years ago, I would have been fired because I'd have put the put the foo flux on this motherfucker. Like, I'd have
10 years ago,
you would have beat the brakes off him? No pun intended.
I'd have beat the transmission off a motherfucker. He had to turn his whole body to look at a motherfucker after I got done.
10 years ago was the condo. Yeah, I wasn't that good yet.
Yeah, you wouldn't wrap too tight then.
Cause you know what I'm saying? I was about that action, but
I was in a relationship and I was getting a lot better.
Now I got to the stage where I'm like, man, I don't even want to, I don't want to fight. And let me just put this out here for YouTube and everybody listening. Not
That don't
wanting to
mean he
fight.
won't beat that ass.
Yeah, not wanting to fight and not being able to fight are two totally different things. Because I will mollywop one of you motherfuckers.
Like, I
But
definitely necessarily don't want to fight, but
I don't want
I grab windpipes. Shit.
Here's my thing. I know when I fight, I might take it too far.
Is there
like,
any other way?
Because it's survival. I'm from the hood. I'm from the projects. Yo, you gotta survive with a mother. If you knock a motherfucker down, you gotta kick the shit out of them, make sure they stay down. And then when you kick the shit out of a motherfucker, you gotta make sure you make them an example. You gotta grab that motherfucker and look around you. You gotta look around the motherfucker and say,
the fighting I learned in the hood, I exchanged that for the fighting I learned in the military. Hell, I kind of meshed them, actually. It's a beautiful thing.
My thing was, I tell the motherfucker, yo, this could be y'all if you keep fucking with me, man. And I try not to let that out, because once I get mad, here's my thing. And I didn't notice this until I got probably 25, 26. When I get angry, I get fucking angry. Like, I get angry. I start seeing red. My fucking vision get blurry.
You Chicago Bulls now?
Yeah. My vision get blurry. And I don't know
actually, what he's saying is a very real thing that is actually a real thing with anger.
Like, I don't know when to stop.
Seeing red, that's not a myth.
Yeah, my vision get blurry. I get tunnel vision. My vision get blurry to everybody around me. But I see that one motherfucker.
I get tunnel vision, but the thing that goes out with me that I believe anyway is my hearing. Like, once I get to the point where I'm that angry, then I don't hear people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it blocks every fucking thing out, and it's just that one track mind at that point.
What was the name of that video game? Either Max Payne. It was Max Payne, and it was True Crimes LA. When shit go in slow motion, yo, that's how I am. Yeah. I'm ready to go. Shit starts slowing up, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
You could have just used Wanted as that reference.
Even when I get jumped, my uncle taught me, man, yo, if they jump, you get the motherfucker that's leading the group. And make sure he get in the hospital worse than you. So that's how I am. So now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what, man? I try to walk away from shit. I do.
What about trying to sit down away from shit?
Here's the thing: if I don't like you, I'm never fucking with you. I ain't got shit to say to you, and I just rather keep it that way, because I'm not gonna beg you to like me. I'm not gonna beg you to be my friend. I don't give a fuck if you like me. It's just best if I stay away from you, because if I'm near you, I'm gonna say what's popping, because I still don't have that filter in my head, so I might say some shit that might set you off.
If people
sound like humans, I no.
If people would practice that same sentiment, not giving a fuck who like them and not trying to make somebody like them, their life would be so much better.
But the problem is, motherfuckers.
That is a lot of people's problems. A lot of people's problems does steal from that.
Yeah, they want to be liked by everybody. They want to be friends with everybody. Fuck everybody.
When it comes, it's bitches. Bitches are like that. Bitches want everybody to like them, and they raise these kids to believe that everybody, like, bitches push that shit onto their sons. Now you got a bitch made son. You wonder why he a bitch? Because you a bitch. You put that bitch in him. It's real.
Can we turn that B down a little bit? Because you were going heavy on that B.
No, it's real.
But it sounds good.
I mean,
it's real.
I mean, it echoed and it popped and it rolled off real tight, but that B was so prominent.
It's real.
Run that again, because you got one of the few bitches that's like comparable to mine.
Run
that again.
Because bitches be like, yo,
see,
I'm gonna calm it down. I'm gonna go down again. Bitches.
God damn. Like
bitches.
You gonna have motherfuckers listening. Like, is he talking to me?
Because it's like I'm impressed by his bitch. Like,
I'm talking to a lot of these bitch motherfuckers. But here's the thing: when you're a bitch made, bitch raised motherfucker, you do bitch shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these hoes out here having these kids and they single, and they, you know what I'm saying, they raise these bitch ass sons, and they bitch ass sons get the same bitch ass qualities as the bitch ass mama.
Damn.
That's true.
That's just real. Now you sit around here with these bitch made motherfuckers. They can't fight because they ain't learn how to fight. They want to talk. That's why you got all these keyboard warriors right now. Motherfucker want to talk tough behind fucking Facebook and all this
preach
shit.
on, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? I got to it with a motherfucker, and this motherfucker said, I'm gonna come see you. I got a motherfucker my address. Come see me. We gonna be out here. The fuck you mean we? Oh shit, we motherfucker. We out here.
Keyboard
The whole
warriors.
60s.
Keyboard
Man, the
warriors.
whole-
Trademark and
Man.
copyright by the ledge.
Cause here's the thing, I wasn't gonna do nothing. The whole fucking, I was like, I'll go to the hood. I'm like, I got this. Motherfucker coming up here, man. If you see a motherfucker, let me know. I'm coming out here and handle it. The whole rolling 60s. They got 60s out in Baltimore. The 60s was like, if the motherfucker come on this motherfucking turf, we gonna body his ass because he disrespecting us. We fuck with you and he disrespecting us. Bitch motherfucker ain't never come out, but he told the bitch that he's fucking with, yeah, I went out there. Oh, he ain't want to see me. No, motherfucker, I'm out here. I'm outside all the time. I don't never hide. And that's what motherfuckers need to understand. Like, you get these bitch motherfuckers and they fuck with these raggedy ass bitches who ain't never been about shit. They easily impress these bitches. That's why when bitches mate with motherfuckers, bitches need to find alpha male. That's the problem. Bitches don't find alpha males. They have kids with these fucking betas. Now you a bitch with a beta male having a bitch ass son.
Now you got a fucking Charlie.
That's gonna grow into a Bernard.
I think you just broke Ronnie. You made Ronnie day by saying that shit.
That's where your Bernards come from. That's why you got all these goofy ass motherfuckers running around. I saw a motherfucker one time.
How to bank a Bernard.
I was working at this fucking shop out there in Fort Washington. His motherfucker's out there every motherfucking day. He's all red. He flamed up. And I told the shop, he's a shop foreman. He's the owner's daughter's husband. I said, yeah, dude out there, man, he just running around here, sitting around looking through cars and shit. He said, all right, man, go tell him he can't do that. I said, motherfucker, I don't own this business.
You said go tell me.
I don't give a fuck what he does. Then he looked at my car. Says I had to go out and correct her. Hey, G, you can't be over here, homie. Man, blood ain't no blood. I said, G, you can't be out here, homie. So then he walked off. He said, man, what'd he say? He ain't say shit to me. Oh, man, he been giving us problems. I said, yeah, I know he give you problems. He ain't say shit to me.
You said, yeah, I know he give him problems. But anyway, let's that segment right there got you a little riled up, man. I know you over there hot on the inside right now.
Look, I'm smoking my cigar, I'm drinking my motherfucking scotch, and I'm drinking my beer. I got my Goose Island. I'm good, baby. I ain't gonna punch nobody in the face today. I promise you, Ledge fans, I'm not gonna punch nobody in the face for 3 more days.
All right, real quick, before we close out the show. I want y'all to name a rapper that y'all know or believe that's about that life.
On that bullshit, I can name a couple. It's on that bullshit.
Come on, drop one.
Benny Siegel when he was younger.
G Wayne.
Gotta go with the all-time J.
2 Country.
Hold on, which life are we talking about? The life they rap about, or are we talking about like other shit?
We talking about beat a motherfucker up or life they rap about.
That life.
Okay.
That life.
Both of them. Beans exhibit both of them to me, man. When he jumped over that motherfucking wall, he went out there to beat a motherfucker up. Yeah, Beans exhibit that to me. Styles too. Shout out to Styles.
Yeah.
I would say DMX.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
See, I ain't want to spit the obvious one. You know what I'm saying?
Any motherfucker that come to Chicago like that and hang around, hey, you know what though? Motherfuckers don't give him respect. Cam too. Cam was out in the go with no security. Cam too.
Yeah, Cam he still do it to the States.
I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who should. I'll tell you who wish they would have
be here.
You know who wish they would have had security? Lil Bow Wow when they robbed his ass in Marshall.
They robbed him, man.
Hell yeah.
They robbed.
They took the man Mickey Mouse chain.
Yeah, he came to the high school rapping this shit. Yo, after that concert, they took that motherfucker Mickey Mouse chain. I can say who also ain't Young Buck when they took that motherfucking chain off his ass.
Oh man.
God damn.
All right.
a big. Oh, hold on. Before we end this, a big fuck you to Young Bird when they snatch this shit off his motherfucking neck, and he gonna say all we do is swallow spit and talk shit. No, homie, that ain't what Chicago do. That's what you do, bitch.
I'm just glad I wasn't the only person that felt like that.
Yeah, that's what you do, bitch.
Woo, I remember hearing that shit, man. And them niggas was fired up. All right,
Man.
so
Here's the thing.
go ahead.
Who was yours?
They snatched his shit. They snatched his trick them got his shit in Detroit.
That
tried
was
to come to
hilarious.
Chicago. He tried to come to Chicago and get some little goofies to jump with him.
Right.
Like, yeah, we gonna go to Detroit and take his shit. Motherfuckers ain't never went to Detroit.
For one,
You ain't get the right motherfuckers.
you ain't going nowhere if Trick got it, motherfucker. Shit.
You need them real motherfuckers.
You
If you
gotta
going
go
from
through the
Chicago
right
to Detroit,
channels. On the real.
you go from Chicago to Detroit and you want to get your shit back on some G shit, you got to get the right motherfucker, the real motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
should have hollered at G Count.
It'd be different if
G-Count
somebody
got
else
the
had
shit
this
back.
shit, G. It'd be different if somebody else had it. But
G Count would have got the shit back. Twister would have got the shit back. Lupe would have got this shit back because Lupe boy certified.
Yeah.
They would have got this shit back.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna say Bump J.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
From the
Bump.
from the first song I ever heard from him, I was like, I never want to meet that dude.
That motherfucker rapping.
Hold up, you ain't never meet him?
Hey,
Oh,
you
you
never
wasn't
meet him?
no, you wasn't around me then. My fault.
Yeah.
okay, so a story with Bump J.
Nah, we
I ain't
gonna
gonna
leave
say
that
that.
alone. We gonna leave that
All
alone.
I'm gonna say is Cuzzo them was there and they walked out with their shit. Is all I'm gonna say.
But okay,
I'm gonna say the rest of them motherfuckers walked out really broke.
All right, so we gonna okay, real quick. Everybody named the old school rapper. So what who from the new school that that you know or you can tell from the way he talk and what he say that he about that life. So I'm gonna eliminate one person right now, King Von. We already know that shit.
I eliminated him from the first one. On the real.
We gonna
That's the
eliminate
obvious
King
I was
Von,
talking
so
about.
we already know that nigga about that life.
I'm gonna say the baby. The baby's definitely about that life.
Yes, definitely. Who you got, G Wayne?
Probably the baby. I really don't know like that many new rappers, especially being about that life. So
I thought it. Oh, you know what's his name? J Rock from fucking J Rock from TDE too.
Oh yeah,
I heard the name, but I don't know who he is. I know the name. I know somebody else.
He be on a lot
I know
of songs with
somebody
Kendrick.
new.
He be on a lot
I
of
know
songs with
somebody
Kendrick
new that's
Lamar.
about that life. Melly. YNW Melly.
That's apparent.
He's about that life. Apparently, he's about that life.
Two Country.
Yeah.
Who you got on the new side for the new school rappers?
I would say NBA YoungBoy dirty ass.
Really? Hold on. I gotta hear a story. What makes you say that?
I seen a YouTube
That's
video
all that they
that he was in about being like the real shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that motherfucker? My man that made the race. What's his name?
Lil Tay. I was
Lil
about to
Tay.
say him too.
Yeah, definitely him.
Shit,
Definitely him.
I mean, but yeah, he wasn't really a rapper yet.
And he
Seeing
won't
that
be.
he got locked up for life off the
He
most
won't be.
famous track. Oh, the real.
Yeah, that
Oh, Bobby Smurder.
Lil Baby. I don't know, like nothing is it, but the way he rap and what he talk about, I feel like Lil Baby is about that life too.
Yo, Bobby Smurder too, man. Shout out to Bobby Smurder.
Is he
Yeah.
new?
Lil Baby, no.
Yeah. No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about Bobby Smurder ain't new.
Oh,
Yeah,
Word.
look,
No,
Lil
he
Baby
falls
semi-new.
in this generation, yeah.
Yeah, Lil Baby semi-new.
I'm talking about Bobby Smurder. Bobby Smurder falls in this category.
Oh, so how long Lil Baby been out?
Lil Baby been out
yeah.
for a while. He been out just as long as the Baby.
Damn. Well,
But
I don't know how
they
long
both-
he been out either.
They both
I just started
actually
listening
got
to him
songs.
last year.
Yeah, they came from the same orphanage.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, baby, Lil Baby, the baby, it baby, who baby.
I heard Casanova 2 Time was knocking motherfuckers out in the joint though. I heard he getting in too.
Yeah,
Never heard
because
him.
yeah, I came up with that whole
Cash
question
Money
because
2 times.
I came up with that whole question because of a lyric that Dirk said on that Laugh Now. He said I'm like the baby. I'm not just a rapper. You
On the
play
real.
with me, you gonna get stretched. So I'm like, okay, I wonder, what other rappers, because we already know Lil Durk, because most of the Chicago
Well,
rappers,
the Chicago scene. Yeah, the
most
whole
everybody
Chicago
from
scene.
Chicago rapper, they about their life. So any drill nigga from Chicago, they about their life. So I advise anybody and everybody to watch what you do and what you say, because they about that life.
And I'm not a huge fan of Chief Keef, but yeah, Chief Keef. LBG Duck, I'm not a huge fan of his, but yeah, him, rest in peace. But yeah, them motherfuckers, yeah, they live and die about that shit.
And so do the
And
hot
you know what?
chili peppers.
Mostly
We get
die,
up-
but yeah.
We get them shit though, but here's my thing. A lot of these motherfuckers, yo, they die standing on their shit though. If you say something, stand on it and you die, I respect you a lot more.
I
rather
really
than you
ain't
just
got
being a
nothing
little
against that.
If you being a little bitch and you bitch up and they don't kill you, I ain't damn, they gonna sound fucked up. I'm not saying to let a motherfucker invite a motherfucker to kill you. What I'm saying though, if you say what you say and you mean what you say and you get killed behind it, there's honoring behind it. There's honoring that.
Which
But if
goes back to what I was saying the other motherfucking day about when we were talking about the gangsters, and I was like, if they got killed, that's a good death, and if they died of a sickness, that's a bad death for a
who
gangster.
The fuck was that? Who was that beefing with Vaughn? What was my man? Oh, Famous Dex.
Oh yeah, Famous Dex, he bagged off hardcore.
He changed his whole philosophy. That's a bitch move to me.
Famous Dex was rolling with Soldier Boy, so you see why that happened.
So they all bitch ass niggas. Okay,
that makes sense. Even
I thought Soldier Boy wasn't a bitch ass nigga. On the real, I thought he wasn't no bitch ass nigga.
No, Soldier Boy popping that motherfuckers. I can't say that. Soldier Boy let a motherfucker have him. They try to break in his crib, so I can't say that. Gucci Man too.
Hey, that's a different story.
Hold on.
That's
Before
a different story.
Before we end this, this is what I saw. This is what he said. Gucci Man said that nobody in a versus can fuck with him.
Dude, almost everybody in the verses can fuck with him.
That's not what he thinks.
Nah, I think he got hidden gems, man. A lot of people skip over him because of the old Gucci.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
That nigga can't beat T.I.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, though. That
nigga against Jeezy.
That motherfucking that very freaky girl Mulatto. I like that shit, dude.
I like Lemonade.
She's a very freaky girl.
And
I ain't gonna lie, I like
that
Lemonade.
Shit. That shit is the shit.
Lemonade was my shit for him.
Mulatto was probably like the only female rapper that I can stand to listen to.
Oh, that's a person?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Rhapsody dope too.
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about
I've watched Rhapsody.
I'm talking about those females that's doing this thought type music.
Okay.
Because I already know there's some ill ass female lyricists out there. I'm just talking about a particular type of female rapper.
Who?
Besides Lil Kim, it ain't no bitch I listen to that do that type of rap.
What a female lyricist.
Say what?
What a female lyricist.
What are female lyricists?
Where are they?
Oh, I'm talking about like Rhapsody, those type of chicks.
I like Rhapsody.
And then you got, from what I understand, no idea. I haven't really listened to none of her stuff, but from what I understand, what people say, she got those.
No Name might have dropped a couple gems, but I don't really listen to it like that. But yeah, she might have dropped a couple gems.
Female rap game, just like WNBA.
She got drop us.
And then
she got drop some shit.
You still got Nicki. So
yeah, fuck her.
Hold on. My thing is with No Name though. No Name actually has to do a track on her own before I give her that type of respect, because every track I heard she was featured on.
Stupid.
Nicki fucked up when she was fucking with Teriyaki, man.
But she gotta be able to hold the whole fucking song.
I don't either, but
I can't fuck
if you can't hold the song, then
but she still,
she's supposedly retired, so she's of no anything, no.
That's because she had that baby with that pedophile.
Because that one song she did with A$AP Ferg, Yeah, it kind of did something to me when she started rapping and she switched to that little voice. I was still pissed at her for fucking with dude, but I couldn't help myself.
Like, see, I
I
still fuck with Only You. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit right there. That bitch get to talk, boy. Shit.
Oh, let me put this out here too.
I fucks with
All these
her. I
motherfuckers
don't
saying that
fuck with her no
T.I.
more.
snitch. All these motherfuckers saying T.I. snitch is how you get out this shit. My man, Big Meech actually got the paperwork. He said T.I. ain't snitched. He dropped the paperwork, and
Snitch
T.I. ain't had
on
no
what?
man. They said he snitched. That's how he got out of jail with that year after he had them guns.
Oh my god! Everybody got their fucking opinion on every fucking
Yeah,
thing.
Big Meech,
Bro,
Big Meech,
they don't know shit, and they just everybody talking about this and that. You just, like, what made me start feeling like this? Go all the way back to Itacano and shit with the whole Illuminati shit. Like, we really know what it is, and we was watching, all of that shit long before the average person was. And I've been watching this. I've been looking at shit like that since I was like 17 years old. So it's like. Now, then everybody jumped on the bandwagon, and then now everybody's Illuminati. It's like, y'all don't even know what the fuck Illuminati really is.
Yeah.
Fuck up out of here. And that's how I feel about all this shit now. It's like, oh, he got out of jail early. It must be this. It must be that. It must be this. It must be that. You don't fucking know.
I remember I got some shit. You get them little fake invitations from Illuminati. He's like, yeah, do you know about the Illuminati? And I told him the history of them. They're like, yeah. How do you know that? I said, because I study up. I know you're not the real. You're not the real thing because you don't have a website page or a fucking PR man. There's no PR or website for the Illuminati.
Illuminati.
That's fucking exactly. This ain't no motherfucking kid camp or some shit.
Nigga, Illuminati is privilege at its best. It's privilege at an unseen level.
Them motherfuckers is like sororities and frats. They come looking for you.
They will pick you. And let me just say this for all these motherfuckers out here. There is no black motherfucker in the Illuminati high ranking because the Illuminati don't fuck with black people like that at all.
There's no rappers in Illuminati.
And that's like that's like the dumbest notion ever. Like, you got fucking singers and fucking rap artists and all that stuff saying that, and everybody claiming that they are Illuminati. That's no fucking way that is even remotely possible.
Now, I know what y'all thinking. If there's not Illuminati, then what is it? Yeah, a lot of these actors and rappers are a part of this huge, not so big, Hollywood subculture. Yes. That's not the Illuminati. That's not the Illuminati. And yes, they do weird shit too. And a lot of fucked up things go on. But that is not the Illuminati. Two totally different things.
You don't have to make a blood sacrifice to get Illuminati. The dumbest shit I ever heard in my life is they said Kanye killed his mother to be a part of the Illuminati. Like, you know how much black men love their fucking mother?
That goes toward neither towards the Illuminati or the Hollywood subculture right there. I don't know what the fuck they talk about.
That's like some satanic shit or some shit.
You know how much black men love their mother? You think we gonna sacrifice our mother for fame and money? No.
And fucking that ain't what the Illuminati is either. Goddamn it, sacrificing this, sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, they getting what they're doing is a lot of people have researched what leads to the Illuminati. They've researched, the people that the whole Masonry Knights of Templar Knights, whatever it was, all that shit, and then up into you get into the modern day. You got more. It's not technically the modern day, but Skull and Bones, and all of these high
Freemasons and all that shit.
Yeah, all of the high fraternities that they know is structured around different types of religious beliefs or sacrifice and this crazy ass subculture, but. That is not the Illuminati. Yeah, a lot of those roads do lead to being in the Illuminati, but there's not the same thing. It's so far apart of what the Illuminati actually is.
I'm got to think, like, look, what's the first thing a black dude do when he get famous? He buys mama a house.
Yeah.
Let me buy my mama this house and this Benz and then kill her because I want to be with this group.
because this is going to make life so much better. Trust me. Trust me.
That sounds very
it would
logical.
not have been. Yeah, it would not have been an 808s and heartbeats. We would have a different Kanye today. You think he chose this route?
Like my man Hov said, you got to be Illuminati if a nigga rich.
Yeah. Like, damn.
He said, you can't. Tit. I got to think of how you said it.
But why the rap game got to be Illuminati? Why the R&B scene, black people got to be Illuminati? What about the actors? You know, they can't be Illuminati? Like, it's just...
Oh, it's a ton. No. It's a ton of them accused of being in Illuminati.
This is what holds us back, right? When Bill Gates became rich, all the white people say, oh, he worked hard. He got there off his hard work. When Jay-Z became a billionaire, oh, he's in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's the problem with us. Oh, he's in the Illuminati.
If you actually listen to Jay-Z, you would see on his albums, he started talking about the investments he was making. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4. You know, those numbers, go back and listen to every time Jay-Z say a number. He's talking about business shit. Literally. I had to go back and fucking pick all that shit. I'm like, oh, this was that deal and this was that deal. And he's telling you what he's doing. He's telling you how he's making his money. Even on Magna Carta, when he 444, when he talking about, you know, about a paying for 2 million ladies worth, like, he's telling you what he's doing. He's telling you how he got on. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You don't see the work ethic?
But my thing is, how can a black man be in the fucking Illuminati and we still getting shot in the middle of the street?
Yeah, that wouldn't happen. No, that wouldn't be happening. Nah, that wouldn't be happening.
We still fight.
How could he be in the Illuminati and he not only paid for Freddie Gray funeral, he paid for the protesters to get out of jail?
Look, if there were black people in the Illuminati, if the vision was that level of equality, trust me when I say there'll be more black billionaires.
And there'll be more dead white people.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got to spread the death out equally.
Yeah.
But still, don't trust Bill Gates. Don't trust Bill Gates to try to save y'all ass. Because he don't fuck with y'all.
All right, so we going to let that sit and simmer for y'all. We about to get on up out of here with this one. We running at almost 2 hours.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's what happened. We ain't having fun though, but we'll be
you're
back.
welcome.
What you say, Loco?
I told them that they're welcome.
All right, what he said. All right, we up out of here, man. 2 Country. G Wayne, the local hero, and your host, Ken Bro. We about this bitch. Peace.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like. Like
hit
right
that
now,
like
motherfucker.
Button.
Punch the shit out that like button, all right?
If you don't like us, then we're gonna send you some duct tape in the mail.
Oh, if you don't like us, you part of the Illuminati.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If you don't like us, fuck y'all. Why they don't like us? Why they don't want us?
Hey, but don't y'all think Rudy Gay should have a nickname on the back of his jersey?
We out of this motherfucker. Till next time, like, subscribe, and make sure to follow us on all our social media. And we out of this motherfucking piece.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yo, nigga, I'm telling you, the first time I ever seen Rudy Gay, first thing I said to myself is I wouldn't have put that on the back of my jersey. Like, I don't want nobody saying, man, Joe, look at Gay. Look at that nigga Gay. Like, nah.
They call you by your last name. Gay like, with the layup. No.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God.
Gay. Look at that gay dunk.
That nigga should have put Rudy on the back of the jersey. I'm telling you.
Look at Gay dunk. Look at him. Gay can jump.